అవినీతి నిబంధనలలో మార్పులు చేసినప్పుడే ఇండియాలో స్కామ్లు జరగకుండా ఉంటాయని చెప్పారు మంత్రి KTR. హిందూ డైలీ మాజీ చీఫ్ ఎడిటర్ కస్తూరియా అండ్ సన్స్ లిమిటెడ్ చైర్మన్ ఎన్ రామ్ రాసిన వై స్కామ్స్ ఆర్ హియర్ టు స్టే పుస్తకాన్ని రాష్ట్ర మున్సిపల్ ఐటీ మంత్రి KTR తాజ్ కృష్ణలో ఆవిష్కరించారు. ఈవెంట్లో GHMC మేయర్ రామ్మోహన్ కూడా ఉన్నారు.
For one of the big things we talk about in India is election funding and finances that get pumped into during an election. But nowhere in the world, no other country in the world spends as much as the United States when it comes to the presidential election. You may have, in fact, you may have access to the numbers of the recent Trump-Clinton election. Both the candidates, in fact, together, have spent more than a couple of $1 billion. Now the question is, where did they raise this money from? They've raised it obviously from the people who also have contributed. But then there are the large business houses, the oil companies, the real estate companies, etc., in the United States, which is the world's oldest democracy, who also keep contributing directly to congressmen, to senators, to presidents, to the entire political establishment in the US. But the reason why I call them hypocritical is because the coinage of the word that they have given to their people who actually try and get a few legislations passed, etc., is lobbyist. In fact, a country like India pays money. I don't know if how many of us here sitting in the room know. We pay money to the lobby groups in the US to get a few legislations done to also favor the third world and emerging countries like India. Fact of the matter is, they've established it, ingrained it into their system, they've made it a certain layer, and they've given it sanctity, so to speak. So now, where do you draw the line? We are a hypocritical nation when it comes to election financing, when it comes to a lot of things. Because Ram also talks about in the book petty corruption and grand corruption. Now, where do you draw the line? See, for example, many of us, in fact, when I was a college student, I used to ride my bike, and if a policeman stopped me, I would say, "Sir, please let me go because I forgot my license or my helmet or whatever." And lot of us, have done things which we are not very proud of. Fact of the matter is, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line and say this is corruption and this is not corruption? So India as a country, in its collective conscious, has come to make certain things part of its system, part of its ethos, so to speak. And there are certain things which we obviously abhor, which we obviously detest. But I think we have to start drawing the lines. We have to start, teaching our children right from a very, very young age. And start maybe working on a scam less or corruption less and minimal corruption kind of system.